Well, was you wondering what that was? Hi fans, thanks for clicking on the dreaded D-Rose report. This one's scary a little bit. You know, I tell you something about stupidity came out of the mouth of Frank Mir. UFC President Dana White released the following UFC.com regarding a statement regarding Frank Mir's comment towards UFC champion Brock Lesnar. I don't know if you heard about this or not, but Dana White, UFC president, said today made public a statement following the remarks that Frank Mir made to a member of the media regarding UFC champion Brock Lesnar. In an interview with WXDX FM, Mir stated that he wanted Lesnar to be the first person that dies due to an octagon-related injury. Well, he says, anyway, I was disappointed at Frank Mir's comments, White says. Frank's seen, been with the UFC for a long time, and he's two-time heavyweight champion with, and a commentator for WEC. I think the emotions are running high, and he had a big fight coming up next month, and he's still upset about his loss to Lesnar. He's been talked to. He regrets. I'll read this in a minute. What he said, and he won't say anything like that again. You bad boy. Dumbass. Anyway, he said, I would like to apologize to Brock Lesnar and his family and the UFC fans for my stupid remarks. Mir says, I respect Brock and other fighters and support mixed martial arts. I am sorry that I stepped out of line. Idiot. WWE has has purchased, by the way, the video library from the now defunct Ultimate Pro Wrestling promotion, which was used as a training ground for some of the today's top stars, including Cena, Tara, Chris Masters, Daniel, Samoa Joe, Miz, Melina, Mike Knox, and others. Apparently, they're going to be using a lot of that footage. I don't know what's the matter with me today. It's at the end of the week, I guess. I think. Anyway, they're going to be using a lot of the footage in an upcoming DVD project. Daniel Bryan, by the way, wrote on his Twitter account about NXT. He said, finally saw the NXT debut. He said, I'm proud of my performance, but definitely saw some areas I could improve in. I need a better mentor. Dig it, Miz. WWE began work a couple of weeks ago on a new DVD. It's a project for the Hall of Famer Ricky Dragon Steamboat. The DVD should be finished around late spring, I guess, early summer. Is expected to be at least a 2 DVD set. WWE interviewed talent for the DVD, including Steamboat, and are going to use going through the video libraries to decide what matches will be on the dual DVD. And I think I mentioned this the other day about Shawn Michaels and his wife Rebecca is going to be appearing at Saturday, February 27th at Cabela's in Fort Worth, Texas from noon until 2 o'clock. I'm not sure why, whether it's a WWE related thing or whether they're going to be in town, or not sure why he's there, it didn't say. 4 names have been added to the UFC, I'm back on that again. 4 names have been added to the FCW Wrestling.com online talent roster for the week. This is the names they're going to be using plus the real name. Gorilla, which is George Murdoch. He's 6'3", 350-pound son of wrestling legend Dick Murdoch. And Jules Uzo, which is Joe Fatu, twin brother of FCW roster mate Jimmy Uzo and son of the WWE legend Rikishi. Mason Ryan is going by real name Barry Griffith, Welsh-born European star and actor, also known as Goliath. He stands 6'6", weighs a little under 300 pounds, very similar build to Batista. You got some big suckers coming in down there. They shove him up into, well, you don't want to do it too quick, up into NXT. Kind of like to see the new blood. Old Richie Steamboat, by the way, which his real name is Richard Blood Jr., son of WWE Hall of Famer Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Young Steamboat, he trained with Harley Race and the Noah over in Japan, wrestling promotion over there. Great things are supposedly expected from him. Those not yet added to the roster but have been actively competing in FCW events include Cliff Thompson, former tag champ Domino, remember him? South African star Ray Lepin, Damon Duke, and former tag champ Kurt Hawkins. Michelle McCool, she's new women's champion. I don't know if you've seen that the other night. She defeated Mickie James with a little help from Vicky on last night's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. After last night's SmackDown, here's kind of the updated situation for WrestleMania 26 with the new Money in the Bank participants. World Heavyweight title is going to be Edge taking on Chris Jericho. WWE title match is John Cena versus Batista. Career versus Streak match, Shawn Michaels taking on Undertaker. And Money in the Bank so far is Christian versus Kane versus Dolph Ziggler versus Shelton Benjamin. Plus, we're still waiting on 4 more. Alright, I got a question for you guys. I got just a little bit of time left, but is this a wise move or a useless move? Can TNA beat WC? Well, I ain't gonna say WWE. Can TNA beat, or at least say do a better rating than their first live event that they did in January for their move to a permanent Monday night? Or should they stay at Thursday night? I don't think they're going to be able to beat WWE, but I think, well, here's the reason I brought this up, is their ratings for last Thursday was 1.14. They're just about down where they were before Hogan and Bischoff and all Flair and everybody else came in. They have been steadily going down. Let's say ever since their premiere, they did a 1.26, same thing. 1.4 went down, went up some, and then they did a 1.18, 1.19, 1.2, and then it went all the way down to 1.14. Or would they be better off competing? You know, if they're going to put Flair against well, like Hogan, or a big main match for the Monday show to try and go against WWE, and you got WWE pulling their fans, TNA fans, this way, and you got TNA trying to keep them here by doing these big matches, would they not be better off staying on Thursday where there's nobody pulling their fans away from them? I don't understand the logic behind that. I know what they want to do. I don't think they can beat WWE. I'm not, I hate to say never, but just the way their product is right now, it's just not going to do it. And they're losing ground now. By moving, I think they're trying to take part of WWE. It didn't work. First part of January, they had a better rating. Now, if they can keep that, okay. But if it starts sliding, then what do? Do you backtrack? Do you say, oh, we're going to give up on Monday night. We're going to have to go back to Thursday. And I said go back to Friday and go against SmackDown. You would have a lot better choice and a lot better pull. I would think pulling any people away from SmackDown, they would the flagship store. You just it's going to be awful hard to do that. And what would their rating be if they actually hyped and promoted Flair taking back out of retirement, back wrestling again, taking on Hulk Hogan on Thursday? I think they would do good on that night. They just got to have the product to get the people over there and keep them there watching every week. Leave the old independent places around here years ago always left us hanging for the next week. We wanted to tune in and see what happened, what the build-up was, and then we got to wait till next week. That's just like plain old soaps. Hell, they do that every day, and they never get through the damn thing. I mean, there's never an end to it. There's always something else happening. But what's your opinion? Leave it on the comments, and other people to see the comments down there, leave your comment. Let's just, hell, I'd like to help them out. I really would. I like to see them do good. I like to see good wrestling every day of the week, as far as that goes. Is it all creative team problem? Do they have a creative team? Hey, I gotta go.